Hello, my name is Jasmine Navarro, and I will begin the presentation talking about what are non-military drones. A drone, in technological terms, is an unmanned aircraft. Drones are more formally known as unmanned aerial vehicles, also known as UAVs, or unmanned aircraft systems, also known as UASs. Essentially, a drone is a flying robot that can be remotely controlled or fly autonomously through software-controlled flight plans in their embedded systems, working in conjunction with onboard sensors and GPS.
Hello, my name is Christian Villatoro, and before I get started on the slides, I just wanted to mention that drones have been around for centuries and were solely used for military purposes. The earliest recorded use of a drone goes all the way back to 1849, when the Austrians attacked the Italian city of Venice using unmanned balloons that were loaded with explosives. First, I will begin with the general cost of drones. The typical cost for a toy drone ranges from about $20 to $250. Camera drones start at around $300 and go up from there. The DJI Mavic Pro, the best drone we've tested, retails for just under $1,000. Professional drone users will spend tens of thousands of dollars to get the best image quality and flight time. Then we have the companies involved in this industry. The top manufacturers of non-military drones include the following: DJI, Zhejiang Innovations, Barilla, Boeing, GoPro, Lockheed Martin LMT, RD Robotics, Parrot SA, Unique, Altair Robotics, and Hubsan. Here's a chart that shows what the top industries use the drone for, and as you can see, the main usage of the drone is for photos, which is why the professional drone users will spend tens of thousands of dollars to make sure they get the best quality pictures for either themselves or for their business. Then it goes down to real estate, utilities, construction, agriculture, education, all the way down to research.
How do drones work and what do they do? Drones have actually been around for many decades. However, with increasing technological advances, they have more usage in today's society. Their uses range from photography to environmental monitoring to express shipping and delivery. Other uses include law enforcement and border control surveillance, emergency response, infrastructure inspection, and storm tracking and forecasting. Information systems are systems that bring together four critical components to collect, process, manage, and analyze information. Non-military drones are a great source of information systems because of their growing functions in the world of technology. They have been designed to collect and store information to then distribute what they find to different sources. For example, for storm tracking, drones are sent out into dangerous weather conditions, such as tornadoes or hurricanes. They gather information such as the weather patterns, and they come back providing insight and detailed information. Many businesses and organizations over the years have started to use drones, and they each have served for many different purposes. Drones require little effort, time, and energy, which is what is making them become more and more used worldwide. Overall, drones increase productivity and efficiency. Their business applications range from commercial, military, personal, and future technology. All of these will soon be used in the near future as the demand and the technology for non-military drones increases and advances.
Hello, my name is Pedro Medrano. I will be presenting the advantages and the challenges drones face. First, we begin with the advantages of drones. The average flight time is a couple hours and can go up to an impressive 16 hours or more if the drone is gas engine powered. Fixed wings can fly at high altitude. Also, they are more forgiving in the air than other models. Drones have the ability to carry more weight and can be used to deliver small packages or food delivery in the near future. Drones can carry a camera for different angle shots, just like what we are seeing right now. Also, drones are used by this company called Dendra, which a drone can plant 2 trees per second. The company is aiming to regreen the planet with this technology. The company is aiming to plant 500 billions of trees by 2060. Impressive. Now we proceed to challenges that drones face. Drones have a short flight time. The drone is powered by the high-performance lithium polymer batteries. Drones are easily affected by the weather. Also, drones has wireless problems. And to not forget, the precise operation is really difficult. Thank you very much.
As far as drones go, we can see an upward trajectory in the near future. As you can see on slide 10, that in 2015, the estimated investment in drone hardware was around 8 billion, and it is projected by the year 2021. So next year it'll be a little bit over 12 billion. So that is an increase of about roughly $4 billion, which is a large investment. And there's been many years to see a failure in terms of investment to deter people from investing in such a product that can collect information. But as you can see, there's a significant increase by that rough amount of 4 billion. And in the future we predict that it'll do things that humans normally do. So for example, Amazon is working on a method to deliver your packages through drone completely. So that would completely take away the mailman, the mail service, the delivery drivers. So that would have an economic effect on some people, because they would lose their jobs. But that just shows you how powerful of a product the non-military drones can be, and the information that they can store and use to help a company that the company deems as more efficient than a human. And they will continue to invest, and as technology progresses in the future, you'll see more advanced drones that can do more advanced things and ultimately do things that a human can't.
Now we are going to watch how drones changed the cinematography world with this interview from Times.
Over the history of film, there have been moments where technology has come into the picture that has really transformed things.
Drones are essentially the next step in a series of technological innovations that have enabled cameras to move. And then in the past 5 years, it's really kind of pushed forward into the public consciousness,
allowing filmmakers to do things that just simply were not possible before. It's really revolutionary.
The things that make drones so amazing is that they have unprecedented flexibility. They can move anywhere in 3D space as long as the operators are good enough to put them there. And that is what captured my imagination at first.
With a helicopter, you can get great establishing aerial shots, but it's harder to get really close to what's going on, to really give you that sense of being in on the action.
Skyfall is one of those movies from early on that was, pretty glaring example of what you can do with a drone. The way that the motion of the drone is tracking the two bikes would be kind of impossible with any other tool. There's that scene in Jurassic World where it's the point of view of the pterodactyl looking down on the people as they're scattering.
The drone is able to move in this kind of agile way, mimicking the flight of an actual dinosaur. It almost makes you feel as though you're one of the dinosaurs that is getting in on the action. Certain things that one could do with the drone that have a slightly more subtle effect on the screen.
The thing about the Eagle Huntress is, in a way, it's a very pedestrian use of a drone, but the landscape that they're in is so beautiful, and sometimes you want to just use something the way that it's used because it works, and that's what you need.
In Planet Earth, it's a shot that when you watch it, you don't think about it so much as being this incredible technical feat, but it brings the viewer into this perspective. Most animals experience the jungle from the canopy. They don't experience it the way humans do from the ground.
There was a point where, maybe 2 years ago, where everybody's like, oh, the drone's over, nobody's gonna use it anymore because it's so boring, everybody's seen these shots already. But the tripod has been around for 100+ years. There's a whole new vocabulary that the drone brings. It's always gonna be the tool in the hands of those that are using it.
We hope that this video was informational and that you learned something new about non-military drones. Thank you all for